Okay, so our song says, start from the beginning again. Hello, hello, little baker, bring certain news of favor now. National manager. So now we stop at flavor. Now n, and the next element is neon. So when you say now, that n will remind you that it's an element called neon, because some of all these elements you have to learn their name, but why you need this song is for you to know where we one element or the other element be. So neon, now neon, that's number 10 in the series, and that means neon with the symbol Ne has atomic number 10. Remember what I told you, that serial number and the atomic number, once you follow this song it will help you. So now is number 10, neon is 10, then the atomic number is 10, because atomic number of proton, number of neutrons, they are all the same. So number of our electron is 10 too. Since our atomic number is 10, our number of our electrons is going to be 10. Then arrangement of electron, that is our electronic configuration in the shell, is 2 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. Remember I said the innermost shell after the nucleus can accommodate maximum of 2 electrons. Then the next shell after that number 1 shell can accommodate maximum number of 8 electrons, meaning that the element that comes after neon is going to spill, the electron will spill to the next shell. So let's look at it. So after national manager, after now, the next thing is national, which is Na. Now you can see that every other one we have been looking at them, they have been following the path of the acronym or the first letter or the first 2 letters, but this time around we say national and we are writing sodium, no connection, but there is a connection because the symbol of sodium is Na. Sodium has a Latin name, I think natron. So that natron, the first 2 letters of sodium, Na, the symbol, this Na is not connected to sodium, that is SO and Na, they are not the same, but we got this Na from the Latin name of sodium, natron. So we have Na as the same symbol of sodium, national, Na. Then that's number 11. Atomic number is 11, number of electron is 11. The arrangement of electron in shell is, remember, 2 8. Maximum number is 8 for the second shell. So the third shell we have to accommodate this last one to make it 2 plus 8 plus 1, 11. Then that takes us to the next element. But our song, national manager, Ma, magnesium, that's the next element, and our symbol for magnesium is Mg, because the rules that guides the formation of this symbol is either the first 2 elements, it's either the first letter in the name of the element, or the first 2 letters, or the first letter or any other letter in the element. So for magnesium this applies, M and this G, that's what forms the symbol, because as we progress in science we need all these symbols. Not every time you be writing the word or the English name or the Latin name. Most time we make use of symbols. So the symbol for magnesium is Mg, and the atomic number of magnesium according to our song is 12, meaning that a number of electron also is 12, and our electronic configuration is 2 8, which is the maximum. The remaining two we go to the next third shell, which is 2. We enter the third shell. So the third shell contains 2 electrons. Then that takes us to the next element. Remember our song. Now national manager, always Al, the first 2 letters, that's aluminium. Remember this song is just to remind us, because you know all these elements as you progress in science, or maybe the first year you already know all these elements, and the first 20 elements contain all this, but how do I arrange them? That's where this song comes in. So aluminium, Al. So okay, we have looked at aluminium. The next one we are looking at now is, okay, let's consider aluminium Al. Then the atomic number is 13. The number of electrons is the same thing as atomic number 13. Then the electronic configuration, arrangement of electron in the shell. The innermost shell usually accommodates maximum 2. The next one that follows it can accommodate maximum 8. So when you remove 10 from 13, it remains 3. So the remaining 3 will move to the next shell. That's how we have the 3 here. Then we have serial number 14. That's always, aluminium is always, that's 13. 14 is says. Says is, we take the first letter, silicon. Silicon is another element in the first 20 elements, and the symbol is Si. Then atomic number is 14, as follows this serial number 14. Number of electrons is the same time as atomic number 14. Then electronic configuration, that is the way electrons are arranged. Remember that electrons are, like I told you, proton and neutron, they are in the nucleus, while electrons are they are going around the orbits that surround the nucleus. So the first shell can take maximum number of 2. The second shell can take maximum number of 8. Remaining 4 before we go to the next shell. That is silicon. Then let's go to the next one. Always says perhaps. P. That's phosphorus. Phosphorus, the symbol of phosphorus is P. All these phosphorus, silicon, they are all elements. Then the symbol of phosphorus is P. Then the atomic number of phosphorus, just like the number is 15, atomic number is 15. Then the number of electron also is 15. Then the electronic configuration is, the innermost shell will take 2, the next shell will take 8. Then the next shell, maximum number of the second shell can only be 8, can only take 8 electrons. Remaining, you have 15, 2 plus 8 is 10. The remaining 5 will go to the next shell. Then it takes us to the next number, which is always says sum. Our elements there, S is sulfur. Remember, this sum has something to do with chemistry, but we just form it to help us. It's just a trick. It's just an act that we're using in those days, and some still have their own different songs. But this is a song that I learned with in those days, and it's still in my memory even after many years. So sum, sulfur. Then S, this is number 16. It shows that the atomic number also is 16. Then the number of electrons is 16. Remember, atomic number of electrons, they are the same. Then let's look at our arrangement of electrons in the shell. That innermost shell after the nucleus can take maximum of 2. The shell that follows it can take maximum number of 8. Then the one that follows it will now take the remaining 2 plus 8, 10. 16 minus 10, it remains 6. The remaining 6 will go to the next shell. Then let's go to the next element. Our song says perhaps some chlorine. So we go to sulfur. Sulfur is number 16. So S, the first letter there, then 16. Atomic number is 16. Number of electrons is 16. Then we have 286. Then the next one is chlorine. Always says perhaps some chlorine. Chlorine is still the same as chlorine. The symbol for chlorine is Cl. 17. Remember, our song goes like starting from 10. Now national manager always says perhaps some chlorine. Chlorine is still chlorine. So chlorine comes as number 17. That's chlorine. The song is has chlorine, but the element itself is chlorine, and the symbol for chlorine is Cl. That is taking the first letter and one of the letters in the word, in the element, which is L, chlorine. Then atomic number is the same as our serial number 17. Number of electrons is the same thing as atomic number 17. Electronic configuration is 2. The innermost shell takes 2. The shell that follows take 8. Then the one that follows the second one we take the remaining 7. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. So that's taken care of. Then the next thing of the song is some chlorine Then we have argon as our next element. Argon is a noble gas, an inert gas that doesn't react. It remains inactive, just like neon, like I talked about, because it has all the outermost shell is filled up, so there's no okay, that's another topic. There is no provision for reaction for noble gases. So argon is a noble gas, that's just by the way, and it has atomic number of 18, just like the serial number, and then the electron number also remains as 18, like I've been saying since we started this topic. Then the electronic configuration will now be 2, 8, and then the remaining one will fill the next shell, which can take maximum number of 8 also. So 8, that's why, just like neon, once they have 8 as the last in their last shell, they cannot react. So neon also is a noble gas, just like argon is a noble gas. So that takes us to the next one. In our song, the next one says some chlorine are killing, which is K. Now, just like sodium, there is no relationship between K and P, but there is a relationship because the symbol of potassium is K. That's why we have killing. Just like sodium, we are using this letter is gotten from the Latin name. First letter of the Latin name is what they use as symbol for potassium. So, and that's why we are saying killing, to remind us that we are talking about potassium. So potassium is the next, and that is number 19. Our atomic number is still 19. Our number of electrons is 19. Then the electronic configuration will now be, remember, the innermost shell after the nucleus can contain maximum number of 2. When you say 2, the next shell can contain 8. You know, we are going to number 19. We distribute it, obey that rule. The next shell can take 8. Then the shell that follows it can take maximum number of 8. 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 8, 18. And we are going to 19. So the next shell will accommodate remaining 1 electron. So that is our last number. You know, I said you must know the first 20 elements. So this is number 20, which is cats. And that cat is that cat reminds us that the last element is calcium. Cat, Ca, calcium, Cal. So, and the symbol for calcium is Ca, and that is atomic number 20. Then atomic number also is 20. Number of electron is 20. Then what of distribution of electronic configuration? 2, 8, 8, 2. Because the innermost shell can take 2. After electron, the shell that follows the electron can take maximum number of 2. Then the next shell can take maximum number of 8, which is 10. The next shell can take maximum number of 8, which is 18. And we are going to 20. Remaining 2 will now go to the next shell, which can accommodate 2. So that brings us to the end of the topic, that the first 20 elements, their atomic numbers and the numbers of electrons, and also included arrangement of electron in the shells. And remember to help yourself, the arc or the trick we were using in those days was hello little baker, bring certain news of flavor now. National manager always says, perhaps some chlorine.